Hi everybody, this is Science with Teacher Cheska, and today we will be discussing Science 7 second quarter module 1A, the microscope and its parts and their functions. Okay. So today our main objective here is to learn the three parts of the microscope based on their function and to describe the function of each part. So the three main parts of the microscope and the function for each part of the compound microscope. So the microscope is also known as the compound microscope here. So let's begin. We start by answering what I know, and this is our pre-test. So the first part of this test is the multiple choice, which is 10 items. Just write the capital letter for each question for your answers. And the second part is identifying the items here. So for here, example, which of the parts function as a magnifying part, you write the letter. What is the name of the part labeled letter A? So just write it down. So on your answer sheets, you have enough space there to write your answers. And so on. And let us continue. So basically, when we want to see something to find out what is there and we cannot see it, pero balubitaw ta na naa siya, so we use what we call the microscope. So the microscope basically is a tool that can help you see objects and living organisms that are too small to be seen by the naked eye. So again, the microscope is a tool that can help you see objects and living organisms that are too small to be seen by the naked eye. So aside from the microscope, there are other tools, diba? Other tools that will help you see objects from afar and even near. So, for example, I wear eyeglasses or antipara, and it's because I cannot see things from far away. So, para makita na ako siya klaro, na ako'y glasses. You have binoculars, telescopes, diba? So, they all function mainly to help you see better or clearly. Now, the microscope will help you see things na di gyud bisag mag-antipara ka or maggamit kag magnifying glass, di mo makita. Pero under the microscope, mas maklaro nimo siya. Now, there are three parts of the microscope. No? They are classified into three main parts. These are the magnifying parts, illuminating, and mechanical parts. So that is also their function. For the mechanical part, they are used to support and adjust other parts. So these are the parts that will help support and adjust other parts. And for the illuminating part, these are used to regulate the amount of light towards the focus specimen. So, ang tawag nato sa atong gusto tan-awon under the microscope are called specimens. Okay? Under the magnifying parts or the magnifying function, they are used to enlarge the image of the specimen in focus. Okay. So what are these parts? So we will talk about that. So under mechanical parts, you have the base, body tube, coarse adjustment knob, fine adjustment knob, inclination joint, stage clip, and revolving nose piece. The illuminating part has the diaphragm, stage condenser, and mirror. The magnifying part has the eyepiece and objective lenses. Other objective lenses, you have 4 types of objective. You have scanner objective, low power, high power, and oil immersion objective. Now, the microscope, or also known as the compound microscope, this is basically what it looks like. So dinhi, this is the ocular or the eyepiece. This is where you look in the microscope. Okay? And this is the body tube or draw tube. So it will separate the eyepiece from the objectives. Okay? And gives you an alignment para makatan-aw yung kadretso. Dili sa lain-lain ka magtan-aw, ma-focus ka sa imong gatan-awon na specimen. The coarse adjustment knob, muni siya, mag-move na siya sa imong body tube. The fine adjustment knob will use to bring the specimen into sharper focus under low power. And then the revolving nose piece, this is the ones that will help you change the objective. So, pwede karon lugar. For example, muni siya, naka-low objective, pwede din na nimo siya malihok, mubiyo ni siya, gawas dayon ni, nililing ka sa kanil lugar siya, may mabutang na siya din and then you can see it more clearly. The arm is here. So this is the one that you use to hold the microscope. So the objectives are the lenses, no? Para mas makaklaro ka. The stage clip is there. This is where you put your specimen in a slide and then it will keep it in place, no? Para dili maglihok-lihok ang slide. The inclination joint connects this to the others. Connects the arm to the base. And the base, of course, kung aha lugar, provide support para makatindog ang microscope. The mirror is where it will help the light pass through it, then reflect din siya dinha. And the stage is this one. Kung aha na to kay butang ang slide where the specimen is. So, these are the common parts of the compound microscope and their functions. Now, syempre, right now, daghan naman kaayo, syempre, danay mga improvements. But these are the main parts. So, tanan microscope, naagi na sila. Okay? So, for now, you shall have to do your activity number 3. That's my job. So, this is very simple. You just have to classify the parts of the microscope. Asa siya nakabutang? Unsa na function? Mechanical, illuminating, or magnifying. So, your answers will just be these 3, no? Pili lang ka. So, ang objectives, for example, number 1, objectives, this is under magnifying. Okay? Para mas maklaro nimo ang isa ka specimen. So, the rest, I think you can do this. You can look also here for reference in your module para makita niyo ang answer. Now, after doing that, you just go here and you answer activity 5, label me. So, i-label lang nato. Let us identify what are the parts of the compound microscope. So, kaya-kaya to. So, this is it. And after that, you just need to answer the assessment again. Again, it will be just like the pre-test. So, first part is 10 items for multiple choice, and the last part is identification. Sorry, it's not 10 items, but 8 items. The last part is identification, and you have 7 items there. Okay? To identify what are the parts of the compound microscope. And that's that. So, I hope you enjoyed this lesson, and I hope you remember that there are 3 main functions of the microscope. So, what are those 3? You have mechanical function, illuminating function, and magnifying function. And for the mechanical part, this will help support adjust other parts. Illuminating will help regulate the amount of light. And for the magnifying, it will help enlarge the image. So that's it. Just to put this in perspective, giun sa lugar naton siya gamit, we can see here some examples. This is microscopic image of a blood, no? So those are lugar, no? Ang atong dugo, ani day siya ang nawong sa atong dugo. Okay. And if you want to see a microscopic image of the coronavirus, okay, so it looks like this when they look at it in the microscope. So if you want to see naman the image of a bacteria, okay, there are different types of bacteria, of course. So this is one type of bacteria, no? This is another type of bacteria. So we were able to pakitbabaan na to ang mga different causes sa atong mga gabation, mga sakit, no? It's either from bacteria or viruses. Okay? So for example, if you want naman to see dust, let's see dust. Okay. So, okay, this is a dust mite ng mga tsinta. So, muning house dust. Dili, diba? Kanang sorry. Excuse me. So, dust mites, makita lang siya. So, kanang mga abog, ang minato abog lang, pero actually na uban ana dust mites. Okay? So, makakos na sila o kanang infections or makachinga-ching ka. Let's see what else. If you want to see ang uban ana, syempre dili nga ani mo makita kay naka 3D na ni. Normally ing ani ni, it looks like this. Let's see how to make this bigger. Oh no, okay, hold on, sorry. Let me see how to make this bigger. Let's look. So this is house dust. This is a general field of view from a house dust tape lift. Okay, so yan ni siya. Okay. So dagan. So dagan lugar mga particles mo makita, ayan white fibers. Basin daw papel. Ang uban pa yun kay skin. Okay? Some are starch. So there are many things. Okay, this is the microscopic cells, human tissue. So it looks like this. Our skin cells. So microscopic human tissue there. So nga na ditong skin. Okay, that's what it looks like. Alright. So, how about plants? Let's look at plant cells. So, ang plant, kanang nasa leaves ba? So, yung ani day siya. It looks like this. Cool. Right? So, you see? So, makita igid na to na naay green because remember they use photosynthesis, diba? So there. So that's what we use our microscopes for. So we see things that we cannot see with our naked eye. So di man nato gini siya ing ani maklaro kung di ta magamit og microscope. But with the microscope, we can go deeper gyapon. Okay? and we can learn more about the world around us. So that's it for today. Thank you for listening, and I hope you answer well for your module. Have a nice day. Bye.